my peace. You are my joy, you're my everything. All that I am, all that I'll ever be is a result of who you are to me. My heart's desire is to do your will, to pursue your purpose, your plan fulfilled. My soul's delight is to follow you. My goal, my purpose is your will to do. All that I am, all that I'll ever be is a result of who you are to me. All that I want for people to see is the image of I am in me. Every day I live to see. I thank you, God, because you let it be. The breath I breathe is life to me. Everything you are is what I wanna be. Yeah, yeah. All that I am, all that I'll ever be is a result of who you are to me. All that I want for people to see, yeah, is the image of I am in me. All that I want, all that I'll ever be is a result of who you are to me. Yeah. All that I want for people to see, yes, is the image of I am in me. Yeah. Oh, is the image of I am in me. Is the image of I am in me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Is the image of I am in me. You are, you are, you are, you are.
It's Friday Night Live with Cat Carter. Get ready, set, let's go. Come on. It's Friday night. It's Friday Night Live. It's Friday night. It's Friday night with Cat Carter. It's Friday night. Hey. It's Friday night. It's Friday night. Yeah. It's Friday night with Cat Carter. It's Friday night. It's Friday Night Live. It's Friday night. It's Friday night with Cat Carter. It's Friday night. Hey. It's Friday night. It's Friday Night Live. It's Friday night with Cat Carter. 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 With Cat Carter.
Hey, welcome to Friday Night Live. I am your host, Cat Carter. How's everybody doing on this Friday night? OMG. So I live in the Midwest. I'm sure we're not the only people being affected, but it is hot. Can you say hot? It is hot here. It has been hot all week. And so today we were blessed to get some rain. And on my way home for work, I was at the stoplight, and it was just steam coming up from the streets. I was like, "Ooh, yes!" So the rain is cooling it off. I hope that you all are doing well. You are in the right place at the right time. OMG, I have been waiting for this show. Oh my goodness, my brother is back. He is back. Oh my gosh. Gerry Smoot is in the house, y'all. Who is Gerry Smoot? You all should know who Gerry Smoot is. He has been on the show. I don't know how many times Gerry has been on the show, but he is doing some amazing things. He's got some beautiful projects out. And you all know what my favorite instrument is. Drum roll. It is the keyboard, the piano, and he is a master at it. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. So I have kidnapped Gerry for the entire hour. I'm going to bring him up right now. Please welcome back to Friday Night Live, the multi-instrumentalist, Gerry Smoot.
Hello, y'all.
What's up, Gerry?
Not much. I'm in the Midwest too, and this heat has been
hot?
a scorcher. Hot is an understatement.
Oh my gosh. It was really, I'm so glad to get some rain today. I don't know what to do. It's been raining since 12 o'clock and then it finally stopped. So yeah.
Actually, it just started here literally about 5 minutes ago.
Oh, okay. So we hope the electricity and internet stays on so we can.
Yeah, because I don't do well with blackouts unless I'm going to sleep. If I'm going to sleep, that's different.
I know, right? Gerry, I am so excited to have you on the show. You know, I've been lurking. I've been seeing you all over the internet. You have been doing some amazing collaborations. You have some amazing projects out. I've seen you on the billboard. We're going to be talking about all of that. Oh, my goodness. I am so excited for you. And I'm just honored to be able to watch as the Lord do all these amazing things in your life. Wow. Absolutely. It is just so amazing. So let's go ahead and get started because, you know, the hour goes by so fast when you're here. Like, I really need 2 hours with you, but you, yeah, 1 hour. Okay. All right. So who or what, how did you know? Well, first of all, you are a multi-instrumentalist. So usually I see you play on the keyboard. What other instruments can you play?
Well, I also play bass and I also play drums.
Okay. All right. So who or what inspired you to be a multi-instrumentalist or master the instruments?
I think it's just being around a musical family in general. Somebody plays something, whether it be a guitar or drums or bass. I'm just surrounded by it. So I just pick up what I can, and if I can play it, I'll work with it. And
so do you have a lot of like family members that play different instruments?
Do
y'all have a band? Y'all got a family choir band? Do y'all like when y'all get together?
No, we don't have that, but yeah, not quite the Partridge Family, but
okay. I wish I was in a family that we had singers or like people were playing different instruments. Like when we get together, it would be like off the chain. I know a couple of families that they have that kind of dynamic. Oh my goodness. Yeah. All right. Okay. What have you enjoyed most about being, because I want to say national recording artist, but have you been out of the United States?
I haven't. Well, musically, no.
Okay.
I have been to Canada once.
Okay. Well, that counts. That counts. So what do you enjoy most about being a national recording artist?
Well, I mean, it's still kind of new to me to a degree. I mean, it's not new per se, but it is, since now I'm getting on Billboard and things of that nature. And
congratulations on that, by the way. Oh my God.
Thank you. Yeah, it feels good. And I couldn't, God's timing is just spot on.
Yeah. I agree. How do you balance your obligations like family and things that you had to do on a regular basis with your music? Because now you're like doing different gigs, a whole lot of more different gigs. And so how do you balance that?
It's really tough. There's not enough hours in a day.
Don't do it.
So, um, but I do the best that I can.
Yeah.
That's all I can do.
Yeah. 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 Okay. Do you have any hobby? I'm curious. Do you have any hobbies that you haven't told me about, like that we would be like if somebody like I know you, I would
Hmm.
be surprised that you like. Do you fish? Do you do jet skiing? Do you what is something that people would not believe? Do you cook well? Like what is it that Gerry does that we don't know that you want to tell us?
Well, I mean, I can cook in the kitchen. I got a little skills
Do a little
going
something,
on.
something.
Yeah. Um, but mostly it's just traveling, and pretty much a homebody, so to speak. And
Really?
yeah, I'm not too big on going out like when I was younger. It
Hmm.
seems like the more older I get, the more I like to. If I'm not doing a show or not playing at a gig, I just love to stay home.
Are you introverted? Are you introvert? I am.
A little bit, yeah, yeah.
Now, I would not have known that about you.
Hmm.
I would not have known that. Wow, look at that. Wow, cool. Okay. Oh my goodness. I did you know that, Cheryl? I did not know that. Okay.
I mean, looks can
Um,
be deceiving, but
okay. Okay. So if someone were to ask you to describe your music,
hmm.
how would you describe your music that you create? Because you songwrite, you are a songwriter too. I want you guys to know he plays, but he's also a songwriter. So
Hmm.
like describe that for us. What is that like?
Well, I mean, I pretty much dabble in everything. To me, being a musician, I just don't stick myself in one particular area,
Hmm.
um, and that also helps you grow. So not only that, smooth jazz and gospel is like on the top of my list,
Yeah.
um, but I also have worked on country. I also worked on pop. I also worked on uh, like standard traditional jazz. I mean, the list goes on and on. So I always try to keep myself not limited in one area. So, but it took years to co- uh, coincide all that together, and that also helped me to be a better musician and how to be a better producer and working in the studio a lot more. And it it's amazing feeling once everything starts coming together.
That's pretty cool that you don't put the music or your creativity in a box. Like
Hmm.
you're willing to experiment and see what else your creative juices can create. That is, I think that's amazing. Sometimes surprises come up, or
It does.
like wonderful things come up when you step out the box. I want to let you know that the funky sax player is in the house. Quentin Gerard is here. He's hanging out with you.
Hey, what's up to the
Also,
funky sax player?
First Lady Peggy Neal is here. Dr. T. Carter is here. My mom, Shirley C., is here.
Hi, Miss Shirley.
Elder O'Neill is here. Hey, Marilyn Ford, all the way in Arizona, is here. Oh my goodness, you got some people here. Tina Wilson and Bonnie Wilson, their sisters, they are here. Now, you got quite a few people in here. I want you all to know that if you don't put anything in the comments, I can't give you a shout out because I don't know who you are. So please put, because I'm seeing a whole lot of numbers, but just a few comments. So say hi to Gerry and then I'll give you a shout out. Oh, the maestro Paul Herbert is here. Oh my goodness. They are here and they are supporting you, Gerry. And I want you to know that. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yes. So who would you like to collaborate with that you haven't already? Now I'm really excited the collaboration that you have with Quentin, Gerard, and Lamech.
Hmm.
Who else would you like to collaborate with that you haven't yet?
I mean, there's just so many people, and like I said, I'm still kind of new to this scene in
Hmm.
that aspect. Uh, but I it'll probably take me all day to try to name everybody I would like to collaborate with, but there is some people that I would love to collaborate with. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So is the keyboard your main instrument?
yes, it is my main instrument, and then following that would be drums, and then following that would be bass.
So when you create a song, how do you hear it in your head? Do you hear it on the keyboard? Do you hear it?
Um, it just depends on where the inspiration strikes. Sometimes it'd be like I would turn on my recording workstation and whatnot,
Mhm.
and I'll just like piddle around until something sounds good. Uh, once it once I feel like it's something that can be used, then I try to lay that idea down as fast as I can before I forget it, because that happened many times before.
Yeah.
So I usually try to be right on the ball and record it as soon as something comes to me. Uh, and sometimes when I'm out, uh, ideas pop in my head, so I just take my phone, turn on the voice recording, and kind of hum what I'm hearing to a degree, and then come back and then figure it out and then kind of piece it all together. And it's just so many ways that I actually go about doing that. So
Okay.
mhm.
So that's interesting. So like you could be out and you might get something. Have you ever had a dream in music and you wake up and you have to do that's happened to me and I didn't write it down and I forgot. Has that ever happened to you before?
I would say one time it did, and surprisingly, I kind of remembered it. To go back to what album was it? I think it was My Musical Journey. Is the song is called Traces of Silk,
Hmm.
and that appeared in a dream, and that was one of the ones that a lot of people liked as well.
Okay.
So, hmm
All right. You have Charlene, the stamp keeper, here hanging out with you. You also have Taylor Beckham. She's hanging out with you. Who else popped on here? Let's see. Um, okay, y'all put some comments on here so I can give y'all some shout outs. All right. You know what? Let's listen to one of your projects that you sent. Which one do
okay.
you want to do first? I don't know. I mean, both of them. I'm having a hard time picking which one I want to do first. So, which one would you like to do first?
Well, let's probably go with the drum video.
Okay, tell me about. Tell me how that came to be. Tell me about the. So it's Rise Above Drum.
hmm
Tell us about how did you come up with that title? How did you come up with that
Well,
concept?
the song it's called Rise Above, and with on that song, I collaborated with Maestro J, which he's a violin player,
Okay.
and so we decided that we was gonna record that song together, and I was like, well, people haven't seen me play the drums outside of keyboards and whatnot outside of my region. So
Great.
I was like, well, maybe they should see for themselves. So um, that, but that's how that came about. You know,
Yeah.
sometimes I record my sessions and put them on video. So, but more content like that is getting ready to come forth as well. So,
So I'm used to seeing you on keyboard, so this is going to be different for me too. So I'm really
mhm.
excited because I've always known you to be a multi-instrumentalist, but I'm just used to seeing you on the keyboard. So you all enjoy Rise Above. Gary, OMG. I have to ask. So that's you playing on the drums. Was
Mm-hmm.
that you? That was you playing on the keyboard.
Mm-hmm.
Did you do all of those instruments in that? That's you
I
on
did
all those instruments?
everything except guitar. Mm-hmm.
Wow. So, which instrument is the hardest of, or which of the, man, which one was the hardest to learn?
Um, Probably bass.
Bass.
Because you had to know your fingerings and where your notes are. Now, I mean, but yeah, I mean, bass guitar was actually hardest, and
Oh my
to
gosh.
get it to where I perfected, it took a lot of trial and error for me. So once I
Wow.
found that perfect spot, and because I don't play the standard traditional tunings as other bass players do.
Hmm.
Um, the tuning that I do is it stems off from a bass player that played with Shaka Khan, and
Chaka Khan.
his
Chaka
name
Khan.
is
Chaka Khan. Chaka Khan.
Andrew.
I'm sorry.
His name is Andrew Goucher, uh,
Hmm.
and then his tuning. Once I tried that tuning, I was like, "This is perfect." I'm sorry. Ever since then, I stuck with it. So,
So Quentin Gerard W says, "Stop being modest, Gary. You are popping, brother. That's what's up."
I don't know if I'm being modest or not, but at
Hmm.
the same time, I appreciate it. And
Lady Neil says, "That's awesome." Lala is here. Lala, sweet and sassy House Bennett is here. She says she loves it.
I
Me
appreciate
too,
it.
Lala. Oh my gosh, man, I can't believe you were playing all of those.
Hmm.
I mean, yo, let's just do a moment of silence and think about that for a second. Wow. So, did you go to school to learn how to play instruments, or did you learn by ear, or how did you? What?
By ear and watching people.
Wow, Gary. Wow.
Hmm.
Well, I don't even know if I need to ask this question, but I guess I'm going to ask it because it's on here. Um, is your playing a gift or talent or both, and why?
I would say it's both. I believe
Wow.
God gave me that gift to use, and what better way to utilize it and just utilize what God has given you.
Yeah.
So,
Wow. How long have you been in the game of like playing like professionally?
professionally, I would probably say, mm,
Wow.
in general,
Yeah.
probably my first recording, not from my actual recording, but my first recording was probably when I was 13 years old, 12, 13
Wow.
years old.
Okay. So, we have a lot of famous pianists around here. Who are some of the your influences? Like when you were coming up, and especially with that keyboard and the piano, who were some of your influencers or people that you used to listen to when you were?
Well, a lot of it is, when I was younger, of course, it was my family.
Hmm.
Um, when I got a little bit older, uh, probably took in a lot of Prince, a lot of Quincy Jones. When I started getting into more of the jazz scene,
Hmm.
it started off with Ben Tankard,
Oh
and
yeah.
then it reached out to Chick Corea. Then I started seeing who their influences were. Then I went and checked out their influence, and I see, and it just keeps going back, seeing who's influenced who, and that's how I got started. Especially my favorite. Um, would be Art Tatum.
Okay.
Um, he talking about a mastermind, and this guy was blind, but he can straight murder a piano.
Wow. Did you say he was blind?
Hmm.
What do you think about Stevie Wonder's music?
I grew up on Stevie too. Uh, I'm just trying to, think of, right off the top of my head that.
But did you like? I mean, was he like an influence?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
I'm glad you said that.
Oh, so we on that today. Okay. All right.
Okay.
I knew it was coming sometime soon.
Okay. So I am going to put up some pictures, and you have to look at the pictures and see if you can figure out what Stevie Wonder song it is. Okay.
Okay.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Here's the first one.
Master Blaster.
Oh, I should have said, name that tune. Name that tune. And Master Blaster. Okay. Master Blaster. Let's see. Let me see if he's right. Yes, sir. From the album Hotter Than July 1980. Master Blaster. All right, Gary. All right. You getting it. You ready for another one?
Sure.
All right. Let's see. I'm gonna get you this time. Okay.
Oh, that's too easy. That's Ribbon in the Sky.
There was a lot of people, they did that for their weddings. That was like a very popular wedding song.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see. That's from the original Musicarium 1982. Wow. Yeah. That's still a beautiful song. Like his songs, they'll always be like you can listen to it now, even they were played back then. They're still like classics,
Timeless classics. That's
yeah,
all it is.
yeah. All right, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
You might have got me with this one. You're the sunshine of my life.
Yes. Very good. Okay, so that one was from the album Talking Book 1972. I didn't even realize that these songs were created back then. I mean, that's almost 50 years.
It's before I was born.
Wow. All right, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
You're doing pretty good. Let's see. Let's see. I get you.
I just called to say I love you.
I just called to say, where the music? Oh, there you go. All right. And that one was from the album The Woman in Red 1984. All right, Gary. So we have to, you know what? We're going to have to include the audience because I have something to give away. I have a back scratcher. Help yourself all over your back. And there are 3 different back scratchers in there, if you all can see it. This is for the giveaway. All right, Gary, do not tell the answer for this next one. I'm putting it up. You all look at the picture, see if you can figure out which Stevie Wonder song that it is, and you might be the winner. You might be the winner. All right, ain't nobody putting that. Let me see. That's all you get. All right. So if you know what it is, put it in the comments. We're going to find out a little bit later what the answer is. All right, Gary, I know you what it is. I know you know what it is.
Mm-hmm. I do. Played it last week, actually.
Did you really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my goodness. Where do you see yourself in 3 years, Gary?
3 3 years. Well, I think the safest answer to say is to be uh, more positive growth from where I am right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
And what I mean by that is not staying stagnant in where I am right now. I'd just like to see more, more growth.
Yeah. 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 So Quentin says, looks like Gary is using the college education on you, Cat. He learned well. Yeah, I couldn't get him this time, Quentin. I couldn't get him. I couldn't get him this time. Oh my goodness. All right.
I told you I grew up on some Stevie now. I mean, I may be
I
a
think
little
we
young, but
did. Yeah, I think we all did.
mhm.
Hmm. If you can start, if you could start all over again, what would you tell your 18-year-old self? What advice would you
Oh,
tell yourself?
that's easy. 18. Um, get in the music game sooner and quit procrastinating. 'Cause that was my biggest problem when I was 18, just getting out of high school, and all I wanted to do is have fun and you know, but um, other than that, I would just give them the advice to just jump the game and never give up.
Yeah. Why do if you don't mind telling us why was there procrastination? Did you think you could do it or you did
No,
um
it's just like any other young adult will do that, just want to go out and party
oh
and
yeah, okay.
stuff
Okay.
like that.
Okay. So it wasn't like a confidence thing. It was just you had
No.
other things. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I procrastinate a lot, but sometimes mine had a lot to do with confidence or being unsure and then that would stagnate me and I would, that kind of thing. So I was just curious if you had the same thing. All right. Let's look at Line. Now,
Mm-hmm.
wait a minute. You were on the Billboard. Is this the song that's on the Billboard?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
That's
so
the
how did
song.
it start? You have to tell us because it keeps getting closer to closer to our number. Yeah, tell us about that.
Well, when I created the song, I was like, I kind of wanted to do something not too far out of my element, but at the same time pushing the envelope.
Hmm.
So I was like trying to think of artists that kind of would go in the same flow. And so I was like, well, let me try this. And so I kind of pieced it together and just laying the basic groundwork down first. And I was like, okay, let me add this and let me add that. And then just kind of pieced it all together.
Hmm.
Um, and then I let Quentin hear it. And he liked it, and it was a catchy tune.
Yeah,
And anytime you have a catchy tune and you find yourself humming the tune just out of the blue for no apparent reason, that's gonna be a good song.
you got something. Mhm.
Hmm.
Wow. So how long has it been on the charts?
Uh, well, I would say it all started in April.
Okay.
It didn't really start going up there until probably within the last maybe 3 weeks or so. Um, but yeah, just seeing it go is a big deal for me because this is something that I never had in my entire existence.
Wow.
Um,
I'm so excited for you, Gary. So excited for you, Gary.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
So I mean, ever since "Tell Me Something" that Quentin and I did,
Hmm.
that's my first time being on Billboard. But
Wow.
as Quentin's song, even though it's my song too, but
Yeah.
it's his song. But seeing my name actually being on Billboard is like a dream come true to me. Something that I've been dreaming about since God knows how long.
Wow. Wow. Is the line available for purchase? Is it on other platforms? Tell me about that.
It is on every streaming platform, whether it's Apple Music, Spotify, Google Play, whatever your choice of streaming platforms. It's there. As far as physical copies, not yet,
Okay.
but it is available to listen to.
Well, best wishes on it. I'm praying that it keeps climbing to go to number one. That's what we're believing. Best wishes. So let's check out Align. I could listen to that song. I could just put that on loop and just continue listening to that song. I mean,
appreciate
wow. just the dynamics, like my ear is so sensitive to music, and I think it's on purpose. Like I can hear the key changes, I can hear the dramatics, I can hear all of the different sounds. Oh my goodness. You have like a flavor. You have your own unique flavor. Most of the artists that come here, they have you have your own unique flavor. You don't sound like anybody else I've heard on the keyboard. You just don't.
I appreciate that.
Oh my God. My
That's the
goodness.
goal. That's the goal. You got to have your own signature sound. That's what I call it.
Yeah.
And so I try my very best not to sound like somebody else. Yeah, that's what makes people stand out. If you be original,
Yeah.
people appreciate it a lot more.
Tell us about that experience in Scott Gertner's room in the rhythm room. Tell us about that. Oh my goodness.
Well, of course, the video is by the courtesy of Lamech. So if y'all haven't figured it out, but yeah, the rhythm room, it was for the Sorrente Jazz and Wine Festival, which it was a Quentin and Lamech show, and that was around the same time that my single came out.
Okay.
And so no, I didn't know it at the moment until I actually was looking in the folders to see what we were doing. I was like, okay, let me go ahead and put this, because I always package stuff to put on my iPad, and so I was doing that. But the rhythm room is in Houston, Texas, and it was an amazing room, and the room was full, and everybody received them well as my song, and it was an unforgettable experience. So
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The title Align. Did you come up with the title of that song?
Actually, I did. And
how did you come up with that?
It was just, I was at first, I will say it was, I usually call songs, like, if I don't have titles for them yet, it'd be like Idea 2 or Idea 3 or whatever the case might be. And then I was like, it's something unique about this song. It seemed like it's aligning right where the rest of the album is going. And then as soon as I thought that, that's how that title came about. It's just like align. It just matches with the rest of the album that's going to be released.
Wow. You have Paul Kerchief on here. He says, "Congratulations, Gerry. There is more to come. This is just the start." I agree.
I believe it.
I agree. You also have Illumination Kingdom Teachings. They came on. They're hanging out with you. You also have Eric Dwayne Brown. Hey, Eric. He's
that's my cousin.
with you. He says, "Family."
Yeah, that's my cousin.
All right. Okay. So what advice would you give an inspiring person that's coming up and they want to be a keyboardist, or they want to, concentrate and be a professional, instrumentalist? What kind of advice could you give to them?
My advice would be always try to be original. Never be fake. Study your craft. Take it seriously. Practice as often as you can. If you ever get stuck, don't ever be afraid to ask anyone any questions. As we always say back in the day, there's never any dumb questions.
Right.
Just always ask questions if you're unsure about something, and just be persistent. And once you get all those key elements together, you'll go for much further than you think. So,
that's some good advice. Gerry.
I try to throw a little few nuggets out there here and there, but
Yeah. I saw Quentin's testimony. I don't know if you saw it on Facebook when he showed where he was. I can't remember what year, 1980s, I think. And he was in a apartment like $500 in a black and white TV and looking at him now. And I see that with you. And I'm saying that because people look at you guys and they're like, I want this.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I want to do. And they want it like that.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't realize what people had to go through and their journey to get the humble beginnings to get to where they are, you know. Can
Exactly.
you that a little bit, like your journey a little bit?
It's pretty much the same way. It's just navigating through life. Um, you know, unbeknownst to me that I would be in this situation that I'm in now. And I mean, I haven't given up on it, so don't nobody think that. But at the same time, I never dreamed of being in this situation, but I always stayed persistent in what I was doing. So my mindset was, even if nobody ever hears it, I can't say that I didn't do it.
Yeah. Do you teach like people to play the keyboard? Do you do that on the side? Do you do any of that? Have you thought about it?
I tried it once. It just wasn't for me. But
Okay.
I don't mind showing, like somebody that already knows something. I kind of guide them, through things and give advice and tell them what works for me. Because what works for me may or may not work for somebody else. So I just try to keep, the encouragement going.
Yeah.
And let them find their way if they can. So
Yeah. One thing I have always been curious about, like when somebody sings, you can listen to the lyrics and you can tell whether it's a sad song, you can tell whether it's a love song, you can tell whether it's with instruments, it's a little different. Well, at least in my perception. I'm going to let you explain it to me. You probably explain it better. But when you create your songs, are they like a singer? They may do it based on life experiences. They may do it. But is it like that for instrumentalists as well? Like, can the songs be sad? Can they be love songs? Can they be?
It can be. It's just that it's just like an artist painting a picture. They draw whatever they feel in that moment. So if you feel sad in that moment, you can turn it into a song, no matter the mood. If you, you can be happy and create a happy song, sad songs, love songs, whatever the case may be. Something may inspire you, and then you just run with it.
Well, I've been always curious about that. Like sometimes I can tell listening to some songs if it's a sad, mellow. I mean, like maybe not sad, but like like a touching song, or if it's a love song, or if it's a song I'm driving on the coast song, or I can kind of tell. But I was just curious how that works. Okay, Gary, we're down to the last 10 minutes. Oh my goodness. Let's see who the winner is. Okay, first off, Cheryl, do you have a winner? Okay, let's go to it. Let's go to this. All right, Gary. Gary, what is that?
That is
What's the song, Gary? What's the song? Oh. Wait. Did I get you?
I wish you had the lyrics to the song.
Oh, wow. The name of that song was I Wish. I Wish. I Wish. It was I Wish. All right, Cheryl, who is our winner tonight? Let me see what we're giving away.
Peggy Neal.
First Lady Peggy Neal is the winner. Peggy, First Lady, you got some back scratchers coming your way. It says, help yourself all over your back. I mean, these are great. I mean, you can get itch back there and can't get it. You can use one of those. Yes. All right, Gerry. We got maybe 2 minutes. I'm going to open the floor up. If anybody has, maybe I could take a question for Gerry. Put it in the comments. While you all are doing that, I just want to say, Gerry, it's always an honor to have you on the show. Oh my goodness. It is always an honor. I'm always excited. You're like one of my favorite artists when you come. Best wishes on a line. Oh my goodness. Best wishes on that. I'm going to be watching and praying with that one. You all check out Align that you can purchase it on all of the most of the platforms. Mm-hmm. Support Gerry. Support Align. It's ALING. No.
ALIGN.
ALIGN.
Wait. So spell it again, Gerry.
ALIGN.
Thank you. That's what I meant to say. I don't know what I said. Okay. So make sure you support Gerry on this project. Also, he did collaborate with some of our friends, Quentin and Lamech, with this as well. So I'm so excited for you guys. All right. Let me see. There is a question. Quentin wants to know, Gerry, do you like onions?
He got jokes. He he's wrong for that one.
I'm trying to figure out what the joke is. Y'all got to tell me what the joke is. What happened?
Well, of course, I don't like onions.
Oh, you don't for real?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
I do not. Now, throw some onion powder on there or something like that. Or if they caramelize, I can deal with that. But
just raw onions. We're not doing it.
No.
Oh my goodness.
Mm.
You got Corey Miller here hanging out with you. Hey, Corey, welcome to the show. He says, awesome, bro.
I appreciate it.
And Lala says, so proud of you, bro.
I appreciate it, Lala.
Yes. So, Gerry, what I was saying is best wishes on your on your project that's coming. Do you have anything new coming out that we should be looking for soon?
I would just say be on the lookout with Gerry determine when the album release date is going to be. So just stay watching.
Okay. Keep me posted on that. Okay. So best wishes on that. And when time permits, you're always welcome to come home to FNL. Yes.
Absolutely.
Come hang out with us. Come hang out with your girl.
I will.
Yes. Do you have any final words, any shout outs that you want to give? You can do that right now if you'd like.
Well, I'd like to thank everybody for coming out and watching, and for everybody that's been rocking with me for however long I've been doing this thing. Shout out to you, Dr. Cat. I appreciate you more than you know.
Bless you.
And of course, Quentin and Lamech, I appreciate them as well. And some of y'all know that I signed on to Quentin's label, OTS
I think
Music.
I did know that. Oh my goodness. Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness. Oh my wait. That's a blessing.
Absolutely.
That's y'all the three. Y'all the what is it when it's three? What is it?
Trio.
Three Musketeers. No, Three Musketeers. What is it?
Talk about a trio.
Yeah, the trio. Y'all are a triple threat. That's what that is. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're fine. But I thank everybody for believing in me and encouraging me on and off social media. And of course, it may not look like it, but I am a man of a few words. But that's all I have.
Okay, I have one more question. Jonathan says, how many instruments do you play?
3. Now, if you want to count the violin, it's been since elementary school since I played that. But
So wait a minute. It's keyboard, bass, drums, and sometimes violin.
well, back in the day it was
Back in
violin.
the Oh my goodness, Gary.
They got y'all got violins back in the day. We got recorders.
Yeah, that too.
Wow. Is there instrument that you want to learn that you haven't learned yet, or are you done?
I'm probably done. I mean, I would have loved to learn sax and guitar, but at this stage of my life, it's probably a little bit too late for me to try that. But I mean, of course, it's never too late when you have time. But
Yeah. All right. Well, that's all I have for today, Gary. All right.
Our sure do go by fast.
I know it goes by too fast. Thank you again, Gary. Best wishes. You all watch the billboard. Y'all remember where y'all saw Gary FNL, because this man on that keyboard. Lord have mercy.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
And the drums. Yeah, I was like, whoa, tearing them drums up. But this was the first time we've seen him play anything other than the keyboard. So it was very interesting and exciting, wasn't it? So Cheryl has sinus drainage, so that's why she's not on. So she's right here.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, you all have a great weekend. Next weekend, 4th of July is on Friday. We will not be streaming. I'll probably put a replay up. Maybe I'll put Gary back up. You all be safe out there. You all know the climate of the world. So just be aware of your surroundings, be prayerful, and just be careful out there. All right. We love you guys. Thanks again, Gary. We love you, bro. Take care. All right. We'll see you next time. All right. Bye-bye.